All right, well, I just learned a good lesson about going live on Facebook. Don't hit the done button until you're actually done recording and going live. But hi, Facebook friends and family, just super excited to be here with you on this Monday, Labor Day evening. And hopefully we'll have some people jump on live, but if not, those of you that watch the replay, I genuinely appreciate it. Let me know how this is, how audio is, and visual and all of that, just trying to get the hang of this. I did my first Facebook Live a little over a year ago, and I actually shared with you guys back then that I had been working on some things behind the scenes. And I had planned on bringing this to you guys a long time ago. I see a few people online, Audrey, David, Lisa, awesome, thanks for being here live. Hit the like button and all those fun buttons that I'm still learning about on this. Hi Jacqueline, appreciate you being here. But as I was saying, I did my first Facebook Live a little over a year ago, letting you guys know that I've been working on something for quite a while, and I've continued to work on that for the past year. And I'm just super excited to be here with you guys to share something. I was reflecting on today. Labor Day has a special kind of significance to me other than it just being Labor Day. It was actually when I first moved to California. And that was 22 years ago today, which is hard to believe that I'm old enough to say something was over 20 years ago. But 22 years ago today, I took a huge step of faith, if you will, moved all the way across the country from Florida. And I was only 21, almost 22 years old, so I've actually now been in Southern California longer than I lived in Florida, which is pretty crazy as well. But I got on an airplane with a couple of bags, and that was about it, and had never even visited California, but I had been accepted to grad school. And so at 21, you just go and do, right? The risk doesn't seem as big. And so I thought today would be appropriate to announce my next big announcement, which also feels like taking a huge leap of faith, but it's something that I'm doing for you. So whether you're watching this live, hey Victoria, hey Dennis, or whether you're watching this on the replay, you know, I really feel like my mission and my purpose on the planet is to help other people achieve what their dreams are, what their purpose is, and what their true abundance and what they're meant to have in this lifetime. And so that's what I've been working on in the background. And what basically I've created over the past couple of years, and some of you guys have seen sneak previews of this, and so I appreciate your support if you've been part of that creative process very much. But that's what I want to talk to you about today is basically, if you know me at all, you know that back when I came here 22 years ago, I came for grad school and I got my master's in cognitive psychology. And psychology and spirituality and personal growth and personal development literally has been my passion for the past 20 years. Over the past 15 years, I've had the pleasure of coaching some of you that are live here on this call, so I appreciate that. And to my best estimation, I have well over 20,000 hours of one-on-one coaching. And then over the past 5 years, I had a new challenge where I was actually growing and building and training coaching teams. And I'm extraordinarily grateful for that opportunity and so many relationships that I got to create through that. And so many learning lessons of how to actually train other people to communicate and to be able to raise their skills in all areas of life. I believe communication obviously is a central skill to anything and everything that you do. And through this creative process of training other people, I started thinking bigger. I started thinking of how could I impact more people so that people could live their highest and best life. And so about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I came up with a framework where there's 7 main areas of life that we all want to level up and live our best life in. So there's 7 specific main areas of life. And I'll go through them quickly right now. Through the rest of this week, I am going to jump back on Facebook Live and go through them in a little bit more detail just to give you some background. And at the end of this video, I do want you to take a couple of actions. So as a coach, I'll always give you some action steps. Today, it's going to be a request and a favor to me. So I appreciate that. Again, if you're on and you like this or love this, hit those little buttons and show me some love. And I don't know why I'm nervous because I'm just talking to my friends, and I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, whether you're live or on the replay. But the 7 main areas of life are, first of all, the fundamentals. So I'm going to go through this really quick. The fundamentals are your fundamental self-care. How are you on a daily basis taking care of yourself? The second area is faith. Because I believe that whether you have a religious belief or not, it can be religious, it can be spiritual, it can be your charity work and your giving back, it could be your connection to nature. All of those things are encompassed in faith. Our next area is fitness, because without our health, we all know we have nothing. So fitness includes the basics of sleep, water, food intake, as well as your exercise and everything like that. The fourth category is your family and friends. Because what is the point in going through life if you don't cherish your most important relationships, right? And I believe your friends are your chosen family, which is why they're included in this category. After that, we have finances, because who doesn't want to increase their financial bank account, right? A lot of that has to come, though, from your money mindset. So a lot of things that I'll be training on actually has to do with mindset as well as practical things. Then after finances, we have fulfillment. And fulfillment is essentially what you do every day, whether it's for an income or if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's what you do 8, 9, 10 hours a day. So it could be your job, it could be your career, it could be your own entrepreneurial business. And so that's what fulfillment is. And then our seventh category is freedom, because it's really at the core of why we do everything, right? We want to have fun, we want to have experiences, maybe we want to just have 5 minutes to be able to sit on the beach and read a book, or go for a walk in a park, but it really is that freedom of life, of however you define that. And so those are the 7 main areas of life, and if you notice, they all begin with the letter F. So the name of the company, which is a personal development training company, is actually the F Words of Life. So I'm going to sit right here and just share with you a little bit more over here in my little corner nook about the F Words of Life. So you can look me up on thefwordsoflife.com. Everything is branded the F Words of Life. Now, why did I want you here to share this with you? Because the only reason I'm doing this is because of you. Because again, I really do believe that my purpose on the planet is to help other people uncover their purpose and live their highest and best life in all 7 areas of the F Words of Life. And, I like to have fun. So a lot of this play on words is about having fun and reminding us not to take everything so seriously, that we can create abundance in all areas of life. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be providing a lot of free training. Free training in tidbits like this that are going to be on my Facebook and my Instagram, which you'll also be able to check out. Little tidbits, every couple of days, as well as inspirational quotes. Part of training is also inspiring. That's what I've learned. And I'm grateful to my teams in the past who I had the honor of training, who taught me that inspiration was part of being a motivator, being a speaker, being a trainer, being a facilitator. And then I'll also be providing other options for you to engage, ways that you can level up your lives in more in-depth ways through online courses and through live events, actual live events with me. And so that's a little sneak peek of what's coming. And again, I want to thank everybody that was on here live. I did say I had some actions for you. I have favors for you. So again, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the replay, right after this, in the comments, I'll post the URL, thefwordsoflife.com, that you can go and check out. That's your action item number 1. What I would love for you to do is share your email address with me. Why is that important? Well, every week, and only once a week, after the first week you'll get 7 emails in a row, 7 days in a row, going through the 7 F Words of Life. After that, you'll just get 1 email a week from me. And it's going to be something that's going to be inspirational in one of the 7 F Words of Life that can help you grow and level up that week. It may be food for thought, it may be helping you just think outside the box, or it may be a tangible action that you can actually go out and take. So once a week, you'll be getting that from me. So please go to thefwordsoflife.com and share your email address with me so I can keep in touch. Obviously, any announcements and whatnot, I'll also be sharing through that. Second thing that you can do for me is you can go, I'll also put the link to it, but go to the F Words of Life Facebook page. So I do have a business page, and like that page, All right. And then the third thing that you can do is you can go to my Instagram, which is also at the F Words of Life. So I'll share all of those links in the comments. So if you would, please go and like the pages, start following them, share your email address with me at the URL of thefwordsoflife.com. And just because I want to keep in touch with you. You know, my goal is from this initial launch, which is what today is, with just my friends and family on Facebook. I know all of you personally. I don't have random strangers yet on my personal Facebook page. I know I will soon. But I really wanted to launch this to the people that I know, the people that have supported me. And over the next week, like I said, I'll be jumping back on live to share specific things about the F Words of Life, things that are going to be coming. And then in about a week, this is your teaser, I'm going to have the first offer available to you. So how can you engage at a deeper level with the F Words of Life and with the community? Because again, like I said, it's a personal development training company, but it's also a place. I want it to be a community that's part of the vision. All these like-minded people on here that want to grow and level up in all 7 areas of the F Words of Life. I want to provide a community for you to have support. I'm only one person. I'll be here to support you, but I want us to come together as a community because I know I'm going to be learning and growing along the way as you guys grow. As you challenge me, hey, how can you help me grow in this area? That's going to challenge me to raise the level of what I'm doing as well. And so I appreciate all of your support. Like I said, like it, love it, share it. I appreciate you being here. I'll be here, like I said, on Facebook Live throughout the next week or so, just sharing more about the F Words of Life. Like I said, in the comments, I'll leave the URLs and things that you can go check out, go like, go follow, and like I said, share your email address with me on the fwordsoflife.com so I can keep in touch with you on a regular basis. And I'm just super excited to be able to share training, tips, tools at all different levels in all areas of life to help you raise the level of where you're living, because even if you're living a good life, it can be even better, and that's what I know for sure. So if you're struggling in some areas, we can focus on those together. If you're excelling in some areas but you've got another level, we're going to focus on those areas. So again, going through your fundamentals, your faith, your fitness, your family and friends, your finances, your fulfillment, and your freedom. And then we're even going to talk about failure a lot, because failure is a mindset. And sometimes, just like I'm doing right now, you just got to leap and trust that the net will appear, trust that the people that need your message are going to resonate with it and are going to listen to it. And like I said, I really appreciate if you jumped on live. If you're watching this as the replay, thank you. If you have any questions, you can reach me directly at Brenda at the F Words of Life. The majority of you also have my phone number, so feel free to reach out, let me know how I can support you, and much more to come from the fwordsoflife.com. So thanks for being here, everybody. Have a super Labor Day evening. Have a great week. We're going to make it awesome together. And like I said, I'm here to support you. And thanks for being here today. I really appreciate it. Jason. Hey, Jason. Hey, Neil. I didn't see everybody that got on, but thank you for being here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.